After school, my brother and my sister and I would play GoldenEye. After I graduated, I started working a full-time job, and in my free time, I started watching streams. It just seemed like it was something really fun and like a cool way to connect with people, so I started doing it in my free time after work, and from there, it just kind of took off, and I eventually reached the point where I was like, okay, do I quit my job to try and be a streamer full-time, and what do I do if that doesn't work out? So I did it, and now it's like one of the best decisions I've ever made. My name is AnneMunition, and I am a full-time video game streamer. I actually got started with Siege because I was sponsored to play it about 2.5 years ago. I was terrified because I had seen people playing Siege before, and I knew that it was a very complicated game. And it was kind of a mess, but it was really fun, and that just launched into me playing it pretty much every day. I think with Siege, you really have to be willing to fail in order to learn, and that for me is what is the big hook.
Yes! Woo! I'm the best!
I always use voice chat. Tell me what happened to you so that I can prepare for what's going to happen in the next 3 minutes. Sound is so important. I can tell who the operators are just based on that, and you have to learn that on top of everything else that you're learning. Every once in a while you will get somebody who will come into your chat and they'll say like, why isn't she interacting with the chat? You know, why isn't she responding to us? If I'm alive in the game, I am not talking to my chat. I have to listen to my teammates, I have to listen to the game sound. It's round 9, there's a minute left, and she's 1v3. She can't look at the chat right now. You know, like this is not the moment for me to be like, oh hey guys, you know, welcome to the stream. I see a bunch of people in my chat respond, and one of the most important things for a streamer to maintain a good, healthy balance with streaming is to have a community who can help you in a way while you're streaming. Uncle Ben saying, with great power comes great responsibility. People sometimes will lose themselves in that, and then they think that their word is just gospel and they can say whatever they want. And I think setting a good example is kind of a moral responsibility. I love the developers. I do not envy their job, and I hope that they can just listen to the positive voices who are saying, you know, we love Siege and we want Siege to exist for a very, very long time. The Invitational is a really cool experience for all of the different sides of the community to come together and just celebrate their love of Siege. It's an absolute honor for me to be even considered as one of the people to be honored at the Invitationals. I remember when Ubisoft asked me if I wanted to have my charm in the game, and I just felt like I didn't deserve to be at that level of recognition. And it was really humbling for me to see people talking about the charms and saying, she deserves this is really cool for Ubisoft to do. I felt just so good about that.